I have been wanting to get into woodworking and like trying to build things, and really just more like interior design. I guess I've kind of been doing interior design in a way. I have these visions, but my bank account doesn't really match my vision. So we're gonna, you know, I'm getting more serious about that this year, like figuring out ways to, in a way that is like budget friendly from my budget. Every budget's not created equal. To still be able to like do more interior design so I can like actually start to do it for other people. But anyways, what I was saying was that I'm trying to get into woodworking and branching out on my DIYs, right? My sister has started like a business doing like picnics and stuff like that, and all of the picnic tables that they were looking at will not be here until after they have a booking now, and the tables won't be here until after that event that they have it set up for. So she's asked me, I don't know if she asked me or if I volunteered or what, it doesn't matter, to build them a picnic table. So I got to get that from Home Depot, like I was gonna say ingredients. That means, that's because I'm hungry. I'm about to eat before I head out. But I gotta get everything from Home Depot to do that. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know what it looks like behind me. Probably a mess. But I think I might have gotten the wrong wood. I got 2x4s, and I went back and looked at the video of the person that I got the inspiration from for this table, and it doesn't look like she used 2x4s. It looked like she used like wood that's like a little thinner. But the person did not put like the dimensions of the wood or really anything that they used, so I had to just kind of wing it. And I don't know if this is gonna work. I think what I have for the legs might work out, but for the base of the table, I'm not exactly sure this is gonna work, because the screws that I got, I mean, they're wood screws, but I think that these are like studs, like what they use. I don't know. It might work. I'm gonna give it a try, but I have a feeling that I'm about to have to go back to Home Depot. And it is so hot outside, but I guess I have to pick up my groceries in a little bit anyway, so I don't want to do that. I just want to get started on it. I'll show you guys. So like, these are 2x4s, and I got them cut at Home Depot, and I'm gonna hate if I have to go back because that's uneven. The guy that cut the wood, for the most part, he really took his time, and it's like clean cut, which like doesn't really happen. Also, they were like, this one guy was like, they can only do like 5 cuts or something like that. I don't know, but the other person who did cut it like helped me out and did more and like did exactly what I wanted. And so I don't know if I'm gonna get that same person if I go back. So I'm just gonna hope, Lord help me. I pray that somehow this is going to work out. Let's see. This is what, it's kind of dark in here, the look that I'm going for. However, it was not cut perfectly. I don't know if I screwed up the dimensions. Okay, I thought that there's so much that's wrong here. I'm a little frustrated, to be honest with you. You know what? This could work. There needs to be enough for 6 people, and like those plates touch. And if you put like the what are the things called? Like the I think they're called like chargers or something, where you sit it like under the like plate, you know, for like decorations. Oh, you guys can't even see my face. It would be too big, and I should have trusted my well, this shouldn't be like instinctual situation. I was gonna say I should have trusted my instinct, but no, I should have just measured correctly. How about that? Yesterday, when I first measured, I thought, yeah, for this to really look right, I need to do 7 2x4s next to each other. Because then, this is what it would look like if there were 6. And this is what it looks like if there's 7. So, if there was 7, there's more room. Like, there's more room to even put, I think, another plate here, and then even put the ones on the end. Like, that would be perfect. Somehow I messed this up. I think I needed to get one more board cut in half, and I didn't do that. And then also, I don't know what I was trying to do here on the sides, because even with 6, it's like it's not long enough. I'm really frustrated, but I'm getting this done. I'm gonna get it done. Also, like I said, I don't even know if the screws are gonna like go through this thick piece of wood. So, you know what? I said that I, want to get into woodworking, and I'm like playing it safe right now because I feel like I don't want to like use like a circular saw or really anything with the blade, honestly. Makes me really nervous. But you know what? Maybe this is the opportunity for me to just get out of my comfort zone. There's so much more to learn. I was trying to take it baby steps, and this will still actually be baby steps. But there's so much more I have to learn. So even with the saw, I'm not really gonna know how to use it exactly. So I think that I'm gonna go buy a saw from Home Depot, and let me make sure I actually have like everything, like my measurements out before I leave. Because I think that's also what happened. Like, I kind of got nervous when I was trying to tell them what I want, and I was like mixing up numbers in my head, and yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a circular saw. I might even just get some other type of wood that's like a little thinner. I don't know if that would be like a 2x3. I don't know. I have to learn this stuff. I have a lot to learn, can you tell? So I might even get some other type of wood and just get that like cut in half, and then still get the saw so I can fix whatever like imperfections that there are. If one thing is like shorter or longer than the other. And if I get new wood, I can hold on to this. Like there's a lot I want to do, so I could definitely use this for some other things, for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna try that. Keep you guys posted. All right, so I'm back. I went to Home Depot. I got one more 2x4 cut in half, and I got the stains I wanted, and I got a saw. Am I nervous about this? A little bit, but I'm praying about it. I think it'll work out. I'll be as safe and careful as I can be. Also, I figured out that, wrong thing. Let me bring this down for y'all. Let me see. So before, I was saying that like, I thought I needed to have 2, 4, 6, 7 here. So like put another one and then make this like the other end of the table. But I forgot that, I mean, this could still work, but it's a lot. So I forgot that this is the bottom of the table. So the top is gonna have about, like, I was only considering just this inner part when I put the plates down before, and so I was like, okay, there's not gonna be enough room. But I forgot, when I flip it over, there's gonna be like an extra, like, is this like 2 inches or so on either side? So having just like 6 2x4s next, like, line together will work. I don't think I need to do 7. So right here, I started by just using the drill bits to drill pilot holes into the wood to then be able to add the screws. Now, if you look, like I said, this was my first time doing it, and I'm just trying to get you to see that a lot of times I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of learning as I go. And so I didn't know exactly what size drill bit to use. So I just started with the smaller one. And then after I did it, I tried to see if the screw would go in easily. And if it didn't, I just upgraded to a bigger size drill bit until I found out the exact size that worked for me. Okay, so here I just continued just to um, go around doing pilot holes and then adding the screws. If you were wondering why on earth do I have a jump rope tied around this table, I don't know the answer. No, I'm kidding. So for whatever reason, I decided on the two pieces on the end to add liquid nails. Honestly, wood glue might have been a better option. And I don't really think this was necessary. I guess I just wanted to use something just to add a little more security, being that it was my first time. Um, so when I added the wood glue, I mean the liquid nails, I couldn't find anything to hold it together. So I thought, oh, let me tie it together with the jump rope. It didn't really work that well, but it did. The pieces did stay together, but the purpose of the jump rope didn't really serve its purpose. So yeah. Okay, so now I was applying the legs, and the legs the are the 2x4s that I got cut into 1 foot pieces, and I just kind of placed them there to, just have them ready for me. And then I use the same screws and a drill bit just to go through again, do the pilot holes, and then screw in the, I think, 3 inches wood screws, I believe is what I used. So I'm just doing that for all of the legs now. Okay, so here, I started to paint and to stain the table. What I did was I mixed, I think it's called Kilz, paint primer, with water. Most of the people that I've seen that do this, it says like a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't know if I really did that. I just kind of just eyeballed it and just hoped for the best. Don't recommend that you do that. But I mixed the paint and the water, and I went through and painted it. And so as you can see, that's what I'm doing here. And then after I painted, I went through and I used like a washcloth or a rag and kind of just like wiped it off. And the reason that I did this was because the paint, sorry, the stain, the color was like really like a darkish reddish, kind of like the colors of my floors, which I really don't like. But so I did this with the white paint and water to kind of stain it white, so that when I put the other stain on top of it, it wasn't so, you know, reddish or too dark. So as you can see now, I'm wiping it off. I wiped it off already, and then I'm going back with the darker color stain. Also, as you can see here, I definitely made a boo-boo. You can see that I forgot to flip the wood on the opposite side. And at that point, I had already added the liquid nails, and so it was just too much to go back over it. So I just left it like that. I know better for the next time that I have to do this, but yeah, definitely be careful when you're doing this. Make sure all the wood pieces are flipped on the correct side. So here I am just measuring the wood pieces to put on the back of the bottom of the table, just to make it more secure. And I just went through, measured one piece, and I actually used that black thing that I'm using. It was actually like a wig stand thing for when I was like making a wig. So it worked out here. This is my first time using a saw, and I was so nervous, but it was so much fun. Look at that. Look at that piece. Look at that piece. And it turned out perfectly. And so then I just lined up that one piece to know where to cut the other two pieces that I needed. And yeah. And then I just screwed in the pieces of wood that I cut using the 3-inch wood screws that I was using all the way around, putting them on each end of the table, as well as like through the middle. Again, this is just to really, you know, hold everything together, make sure it doesn't move, and for a little bit more, I guess, stability, if you will. And this was when I finished. Look at it. Is it perfect? No, but it's absolutely beautiful and great for my first time. Don't you love it? Look at her.